What's going on, you guys? Marvin Francois here, and today I'm going to be giving y'all guys 4 simple steps on how you who's watching at home, how to fix your own credit by yourself so you don't have to hire my company or any other company to do it for you. One of the more highly requested video topics I've gotten over the past couple of months, and I'm very excited to give it to y'all. But before I do that, y'all already know the drill. Take a second, take a minute, take an hour out of your day right here, right now to just go ahead and slap that like button and show this video some love. But without further ado, let's get right into it. All right, so step number 1 of fixing your own credit is you have to freeze all of these secondary credit reporting agencies. Now, these secondary credit reporting agencies are LexisNexis, SageStream, ARS, Innovis, and CoreLogic. Now, the reason you want to freeze those secondary agencies is because everybody knows about Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax, but what most people don't know is that when it comes time for you to dispute negative items on your credit report, Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax use the secondary agencies that I just listed to verify the negative items on your report so that they can keep them there. But when you freeze your credit report with those secondary agencies before you send out the dispute letters, when it comes time for you to dispute negative items, when Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax try to verify those items with the secondaries, they're not going to be able to because your report is frozen, thus increasing your chances and the efficiency of your ability to get those negative items off of your credit report. Step number 2 of fixing your own credit is that you're going to call into TransUnion, call into Equifax and Experian, and remove all of your excess personal identifiers on your credit report. So what are personal identifiers, right? So simply put, personal identifiers are all of the names, addresses, and employers that are showing on your credit report. So any of those things that you have in excess, meaning that if you have like 4 or 5 different names, right? Whether your name is Mary Joseph and then another name after that says Mary G Joseph, and the name after that it says Joseph G Mary, and so forth and so on. Same thing for addresses, right? If you live at 123 Wallaby Road and you see old addresses that are there that you no longer live at, or old employers there that you no longer work for, get all of those items removed that aren't connected to open accounts. Reason being is because, once again, the bureaus are going to try and use any and everything that is under the sun to verify why they need to keep these negative items on your report. But when you remove things like excess personal identifiers from your report, it increases the efficiency of your ability to get these negative items off. Now, one question I get all the time is, Marv, what are the numbers that you're using to call into the bureaus? What are the numbers that you're using to call into the bureaus? I'm going to put all 3 direct lines for the credit bureaus that I use on the screen right now that you guys can use for Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax. I'm going to put an asterisk next to the one for Equifax though, because I will speak from my own personal experience and say, for whatever reason, I've always had an extremely difficult time getting on the phone with anybody at Equifax. Experian, easy. TransUnion, easy. Equifax, they are terrible, right? But I'm still going to give you guys all the 3 numbers that I typically use, right? So that way you can use these same numbers to call in to get those excess personal identifiers removed. So now that you've frozen your credit report with the secondary agencies and you've removed any and all excess personal identifiers from your credit report, it is now time to dispute, which brings us to step number 3, which is you're going to use a 609 letter to dispute any and all negative items on your credit report. So now, for those of you that may be curious, simply put, a 609 letter is simply a letter that references a section in the Fair Credit Reporting Act stating that any and all items that are reporting on your credit report by the credit bureaus need to be accurate and verifiable, right? So this is a very basic, standard, straightforward letter that you can use to start disputing on your behalf to getting these negative items off. Now, before you send out that 609 letter, there are a couple things that I need you guys to keep in mind. Number 1, whenever you're putting together your 609 letter to send to the bureaus, never put more than 10 negative items and or accounts on that letter, right? The reason being is because you never want to put too much to where the bureaus are labeling you as a frivolous disputer, right? So if you have 30 negative accounts or 40 negative accounts that you need to get removed on your report, only put 10 of those accounts, dispute those off first, then move on to the next 10, and then the next 10, and then the next 10. Otherwise, once again, once you're labeled as a frivolous disputer by the bureaus, this now will hurt your chances of getting those items off efficiently. And step number 4 to fixing your own credit is that after you send your first round of letters, any negative items that weren't removed in the first round, you are going to redispute in the second round moving forward, right? So when When it comes to sending out these disputes, you want to send out a new round of letters every 30 to 45 days, right? Now, this is the part of the process where my clients try and chop my head off, and people still to this day don't seem to understand, but credit repair does not happen overnight, especially if you have like 4 negative student loan accounts, a bankruptcy, a couple charge-offs and collections. It takes time, and not all accounts are going to get deleted and removed within the first round. That's why you have to continue to send out rounds of letters every 30 to 45 days for any negative items you don't get off. Now, for myself, when it comes to getting items off, I've had certain clients that I've sent 609 letters out for and got negative items removed within the first round of disputing, that for other clients took 4 to 5, sometimes even 6 rounds of disputing. Every credit report is not the same, so it's important for you that throughout this process, if you're persistent, if you're diligent, if you stay on top of it, you will get results. But above all else, you have to be patient. Once again, it's not going to happen overnight. Now, as much as I would love to dive even more into the world of credit repair, if I was to really break down how to effectively and efficiently dispute on every single round and every nook and cranny of credit repair, it would take forever. And quite frankly, I just don't have the time. But I wanted to do something special for you guys and link you to a credit ebook. That's right, my brand new ebook that not only breaks down in more depth the dispute process, but also provides some of the letters that you can use to dispute on your behalf. And that name of the ebook is the Credit Mastermind. In this ebook, not only am I giving you the game on how to fix your own credit, not only am I giving you the letters that you can use to fix your own credit, but I'm also teaching you how to get high limit credit cards, how to hide your credit utilization, how to use your credit cards to create an additional stream of income, how to use your credit and leverage your credit to build your business, and how to get that vaunted, highly sought out 750 score that any and everybody has been looking for, and so much more. So guys, if you're interested, I don't want to talk your ear off with the benefits, but the link to the ebook is down in the description below. Tap in, get it, and let me know how you enjoyed in the comments as well. But that concludes it all for this video. I sincerely do hope it was of great help, informative, and entertaining throughout the entirety of this video. If you haven't already, y'all already know the drill. Take a second, take a minute, take an hour out of your day right here, right now, to just go ahead and slap that like button and show this video some love. It really does help a lot with the YouTube algorithm in terms of pushing the video out there so that more and more people can see it. I'm Marvin Francois. Y'all have been good. I've been great. This has been amazing. And as always, thank you and God bless.